I've known you a long time, and I know that despite being Malaysia's face for female comedians, you have a subdued, serious side. I guess we all do. But when did you personally discover how funny you were?
I think it was in Haw Villa. When I auditioned for Haw Villa, I was 19 years old after SPM, right? Haw Villa was looking for park characters and all that. And when I came in, they put me through a series of audition tests. So all the characters that were in the park were supposed to be Chinese ancient characters. So they were looking for Jia Sangu, which is a matchmaker. So when I auditioned for it, they got the other performers to act like they were customers waiting for the ride. Okay, so as you know, in Singapore, when you wait for a ride, hot sun, the customers, and you need to go there and entertain them, like sport entertainment, so that for 5-10 minutes they'll kind of
Forget
they're in
line.
the hot sun, right? Yeah, so they put me through that, and I came out with several quirky remarks to their questions or them, and it was spot on. It was very ad-lib. So after that, I got in. It was my first job as a performer. I wasn't trained. Even though I love acting and all that, I had no experience. I only did pantomime, but I guess what saved me was my quick wit.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell us what your childhood was like. I understand you moved around a lot as a kid.
Yep. Well, my father's from Penang. So I was actually born in JB, but I got uprooted at a very early age, and I grew up in Penang. So to me, Penang has always been my homeland, I feel very comfortable there. And at about 10 years old, we moved to Ipoh. And then after Ipoh, at about 16, I moved back. I moved to Johor. Then from Johor, that's how I got, I auditioned for Harper in Singapore and I got in. So how my life was, it was fun adjusting to the different countries. But of course, when I moved back to JB at 16, you don't want fun. You want stability. You want friends. I miss Ipoh. I missed Penang. And to make matters worse, my family put me in all-girls school all the way till 16 and dumped me in a co-ed school at 16.
Right.
Where I had to deal with boys. Okay.
Wasn't that exciting though?
No. I wanted to crawl in one corner and die. Because this is what everyone is talking about. If you go and listen to your aunties, your girlfriends and all, it's the same thing. And I love using the Malaysian lingo. In fact, when I go overseas, I have to tone that down and be Anglophile. But over here, I love it.
They love it too.
Yeah,
your
and
audience.
I recently performed in Singapore. It's funny enough, I let go a few of this Hokkien and Malay phrases, and they got it. So for me, it's like when I'm performing in my home country, I am Malaysian. I am not going to Anglophile my jokes. You people keep up with us. And that's how I always believe.
Right. Why are there so few women comedians here in Malaysia?
Actually, now there's a lot more. When we first started the all-female open mic, we were surprised. We managed to get about 15 to 16 girls and women who wanted to just go up there and tell a story. But now, after, I think this is already the 5th year, you can see some of these women who actually not only come regularly for open mic, but they are now doing shows in Singapore, they are doing shows in Thailand. They may not be labeled Queen of Comedy, but
because that's you.
That's
obviously.
me, obviously. No contender yet, but they are starting to have their own personality. And I also mentor some of these. A couple of years ago, we did a mentorship program where we work on their material and all that. And I always tell them I'm always open, even though I'm not performing with them, because they've gone on and do their own all-female open mics. I'm always open to the girls. I say, anytime you want to run through new material with me, anytime you need help, you just need to us.
Is food what makes us truly Malaysian?
Yes, it is. I'll give you an example. In Melbourne, they had a Malaysian fair.
Oh.
Oh my God, it was so amazing. Of course, you line up 3 hours for your char kway teow lah. That's made by white people. But
Are you serious?
No. The booth is run by a Malaysian. But it's so fun to see the Malaysian fair. It was amazing. It was the first time they had it. There was so much Malaysian food, and all of them were very supportive. You know, I got like free food everywhere I go.
Of course, you're Joanne Kam.
You know, and it's amazing because, like, oh my goodness, Malaysian food, like people were selling out before 3 p.m. You know, and I think food is one of those main reasons that unites us Malaysians. You know, it is. If you cannot be a Malaysian if you don't like food.
That's true. Okay, here's a question for you. I mean, is food what unites the nation, or is it finding things we can all laugh about, no matter what our background is?
I think it's a bit of both, because Malaysians are they are the number one people that you can find anywhere who laugh about anything, and they're not conscious, you know. Like some countries, they're a little bit more politically correct. So if you joke about, you know, other things, they may get a little bit like, but Malaysians, I would say laughter and food together combined.
Wonderful. Now, Joanne, why are you proud to be Malaysian?
I'm proud to be Malaysian not only because I eat a lot. I'm proud to be Malaysian because we are survivors. We truly are survivors. You know, this has gone wrong, that has gone right, this is not happening the way we want. But even though we sometimes complain, but when it comes to saying that I'm a proud Malaysian, I am Malaysian and I love Malaysia, we will not hesitate to say, you know, even though everything is not right around, or whether it is right, we are still very proud to be who we are, Malaysians.